Today we're going to see if Huggy never fell in Chapter 1. How would it change the Poppy Playtime story? Or even would we even get to see certain characters? Well, let's find out. So in a recap, we all know that we made Huggy Wuggy fall the cues of the box. But what if Huggy Wuggy noticed and did not get hit? Well, I got 3 scenarios. So let's go into the first one. In the first one, it is a boring one. Huggy Wuggy kills us, and that's the end of the story. But the other two will be way more interesting, trust me. In the second one, let's say that the box fell on him, but instead of falling, he would get squeezed in the box, and in this one we still get to have Poppy in the story. But then there will be a small change in Chapter 2. He would have gotten out from being trapped in the box and would chase us in the beginning of the chapter, but then we escaped from him. And Chapter 2 would be the same, with us having to save Poppy and us killing Mommy Longlegs. And Chapter 3 will probably not change at all, but then in Chapter 4 he will catch up to us. And we would probably watch out for him and Yarnby, and the rest of the chapter stays the same with the same deaths, and then at the end of Chapter 4 we get to see the same scene like we did, but in his uninjured form. So overall in the second one the story does not change too much, but a little bit. But the last scenario, the story changes completely, so let's find out. In the last scenario, Huggy Wuggy does not get hit by the box at all, and instead of killing us he kidnaps us and takes us to the lab. So in this one, Chapter 2 is in the latest chapter, which is Chapter 4, and yeah, you can already tell this is going to change the story so much. So we explore and get attacked by the doctor and Yarnby, and the doctor rams tests on us and does the things he did in Chapter 4. But then we will meet Doey, and he will help us a lot, and like in the normal story, we will kill the doctor and Yarnby but way earlier. But then when us and Doey go to the higher factory, Huggy Wuggy comes. And Doey said he will fight him and go, so we go up, and that's the end of Chapter 2. I know, that completely changed the story of Chapter 2. But now let's look at Chapter 3. In Chapter 3, we would be at the Play Our Place instantly, and yay, Chapter 3 will be in the same place, and we would get to know Ollie, or so we thought. He or she helps us go and get power, and then we would meet Kissy Missy, and eventually we will go to the school and kill Miss Delight and Catnap too. But then we realize that Ollie is the prototype and would attack us, but with Kissy Missy we would escape, and that would be the end of Chapter 3. Yay, this story is changing a lot. We won't even get to meet or see Poppy the Cute. We would be stuck in her case, still the cues. We would not able to get there because of Huggy Wuggy. But let's look at Chapter 4 and see how stuff would turn out. So in Chapter 4 we wake up in a game station with a train, and then we hear a voice. It's Mommy Longlegs. She said that it is exciting to see people down here, and she said if you want to escape, you will need 3 cards to escape, and she tells us to play the games, and she takes Kissy Missy and says you won't need her, then laughs and leaves. And then the chapter goes like Chapter 2. We win both of the games, and then we kill her after cheating in the last game, and then we get the last train code and free Kissy Missy. Then Huggy Wuggy comes back, and he is injured after fighting Doey, and don't worry, Doey is okay. He is still in the deep of the factory but he's fine. Huggy Wuggy was just able to escape, and then he charges at us, but then Kissy Missy fights back. And then we use the train, and since Poppy is still in her case she would not rig it for us, so we would escape, and that would be the end of the story. Yay, the story changed completely. And we actually managed to escape, which is a good ending for us, but not the orphans still stuck in the factory, and yay, the prototype would still be alive. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to ChatGPT for giving this video idea because this video would have never existed anyways. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good rest of your day, and peace.